is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how...
There he goes! Still on his feet. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Oh, better look out! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Coates. Caught behind the line. It's Rousseau.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Stanford's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the running back. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, Up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Cardinal once feeling the shadow of that goalpost. Now he's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because
breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. After ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Back to throw, it's Coates. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on 4th down?
I think the analytics say go for it, Reese, every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yard situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete. And just a short,
so I need for her to tell me. I don't do this job, right? I need for her to tell me what task requires him to use 2 hands and 4 this. And the essential function, right, of his job. So she sends the message and she's like, you want me to list all of his, yeah? Because I want to see what percentage of his job
it's not just handing him off the football, but he's a
that
weapon
he
in the
can't do.
passing game. You see his ability to catch it,
she's
turn
so
upfield, make people miss and find the end zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
They say you in love with yourself, talking like the person.
Stanford holding the edge.
I'm rubbing off
And they
on
jumped out to that edge early.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Let's
prankster
take a
and
quick look at our game stats.
everything.
So after the break, they'll go
Like
back to
Tristan was in her car.
That was strange.
They'll try the run.
They
This
call
one
him.
will be stopped for no gain.
Now, why would you think that?
Really nice penetration by this defense. Getting in there immediately,
Justin
causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle and force the punt. That is so well done.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Scanning the field, it's Coates. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the 1st half. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll try it over the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for it.
Touchdown! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Back open in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
Got his man quickly.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it. And
he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Coates. Using the quick game. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. This guy can throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Got the back over the middle. Still on his feet at the 40. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes him talk to the hand. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On the move, he fires. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got some room to run.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third.
Oh.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Coates. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Defense in press coverage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown by the Irish. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly. On his way in for the long touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Oh, they're after him! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The volley
they
cheers
keep
going
calling.
on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Oh no, that's
This is the
it's
kind of
34
performance,
50 for the
guys,
month
that
of
sort of
October.
etches your name in the
Once
roar
they
of
get
a
working on the
rival.
score,
And
we can
playing
extend
big
up
in
to
this
32
big
50
moment on this
for the
big
month.
stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Coates. He's got the tight end. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out fast. He's loose down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
But I need to be emailing these people about this lease. I almost forgot. I'm gonna negotiate now because I don't think I should get an increase. What is it currently?
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
It was 1875. Okay, 1875. No, they tried to go at 75.
Looking to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flats. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his play list. He's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line.
What have you all done to improve this
set of downs after the completion
to make it go?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Stanford going back to work with another first down. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Looking to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cardinals. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They kind of need their own space. For me, I'm always going to get you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
They can be all right.
Dropping back, it's Coates. Got his man to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Are you off today? Yeah.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to play this one. It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for...
He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Coates. Snags it over the middle. There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? And after this play, the cake will be baked. And back to the air on second down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to the